Please read the disclaimer. Hello and welcome. I'm Bio, and today, once again, we are looking at Cabela's. Now, you may be wondering, a bit confused. We just looked at Cabela's last week with the Cabela's Cabela's dangerous dive into insanity. Well, that video was us looking at the home console versions of Cabela's. It made me think a little bit about the portable releases, and I thought it would be interesting to have a gander at some of the portable entries in Cabela's, and there's actually quite a few, surprisingly. More than I thought there would be, anyway. But there's still not a massive amount. There's about 7 games we're going to be looking at, give or take. I'm pretty sure it's 7. I'm going to have to double check that now. Yes, 7, right. So there's 7 games that we're going to be looking at that were Cabela games released on portable systems. We've got the Game Boy Advance in here, we've got the PSP, and even the Nintendo DS makes a showing. Now, I'm not going to go over what exactly is Cabela's, because I did so in my previous video last week, so go watch that video. Of course I'm going to say go watch that video. I'm a YouTuber. I'm going to advertise my own videos, aren't I? So I'll give you a kind of a brief rundown. Cabela's, it's a hunting brand. It's a brand of hunting surplus stores in America where you can go and buy hunting needs. You want to hunt, fish, basically most outdoor activities, go to Cabela's. Right? That's the general consensus. And Cabela's, surprisingly, partnered with Activision to make video games. And there's quite a lot of Cabela's video games. It's an alarming amount. I would say that. That would be an accurate representation. There's an alarming amount of Cabela video games. So whereas in the previous video we looked at a very large amount of home console releases with one PC game, obviously, just to see how it plays on PC. This time we're just looking at portable games. So that's what we're doing. In case you're wondering, I don't know. I don't know why you would be wondering it, but in case you are just so happen to be wondering what is playing in the background, there you go. It's the Cabela's North American Adventures OST. So there you go. That's what's playing in the background. So yeah. So anyway, I don't really want to drag on this intro any longer than it has to be. So we're going to call it there. Let's just go play some Cabela portable games, shall we? Let's go do that. I'm excited. Not really. All right. I'm not really that excited. Okay. So the very first portable Cabela game that we're going to be looking at is Cabela's Big Game Hunter for the Game Boy Advance. So this game was developed by Image Builder Software. Bear with me, I'm just bringing it up. Image Builder Software, and published by Activision. It was released in December 2002. And this was released, I guess, alongside the PlayStation 2 version. Yeah, the PlayStation 2 version came out 2 weeks before the Game Boy Advance version. The whole premise of having a portable Cabela game, was specifically for the Game Boy Advance. I could see it working for other portable systems, but for the Game Boy Advance is interesting. Let me just say. So we're going to see what this is like. I don't know if it's going to be any good. I personally think it's going to be not very good, but you don't know unless you try. So let's give it a go. Right. So what options do we have? We have. Okay, so we have a few different things. I guess, all right, I guess that's the difficulty level. So let's start with Alaska and go with hunting moose, I guess. That's what we're going to do. Moose in Alaska. This hunt takes place in the spectacular Alaska Range, well known among hunters for its excellent moose populations and rugged wilderness. A low number of hunters coupled with a prime moose habitat produces a high success rate and quality trophies. There you go. All right. Muzzle loader. We have quite a few weapons we can pick from. That's interesting. All right. Well, let's go with the 243 because that's the standard. Oh my word! What is this? What is this? I'm guessing we're going here. Oh, moose cool. What is this nonsense? Oh, okay. So is that what this is? I go to these red dots, I press this button, I hope that moose are somewhere around here. Maybe they'll appear, maybe they won't. Maybe not. Okay. Interesting. What is this? Am I missing something here? I feel like I'm missing something. I just did a moose call. Oh. Alright, so that dot was moving. So let's mask my scent and we'll move. So we're actually moving right now. This is us moving, which is just absolutely strange, if I'm honest. Apparently there was a moose up here, but I guess it ran away. So let's mask our scent. Let's do a moose call. And let's do our moose scent. So we've done all of it. We've got all the scents. Oh, there's a moose down there. I'm a little bit confused by this game because I don't quite understand what is happening. So I've used... Right, I can keep using all of this in the hopes that it's going to do something, but it doesn't do anything half the time. So if I see a moose appear on... Oh, there's moose there. All right. I'm sitting so confused. Okay, we shot the moose. The moose is down. All right, I understand how this game works now. It's a little bit weird. I'm not going to lie. It's very weird. Very strange indeed. And there it is. There's the moose we got. Congratulations, you have successfully completed the hunt. This has got to be the weirdest hunting game I've ever played. And the reason why is it's kind of, I don't know, the story of Pennsylvania. So there's different stages. All right, we'll go into it once we get back into the game. So let's go with this. White-tailed deer in Pennsylvania. Hunt on thousands of acres of state forest land where the white-tailed deer population is 20 to 25 per square mile. Oh, that's quite a lot. For a good hunter, seeing 10 to 20 deer in a day is not unusual. Quality 8-point bucks are common. All right. So let's try the 270. So basically, we are currently in what would be, if you remember from the other Cabela video I did, when you're out in the wilderness and you're looking around trying to hunt said game, this is what this map screen is. I am the little blue flashing dot, and that is weird. It is incredibly strange that they decided to go with this approach. Now, through I guess I'm trying to understand through the developer's point of view, this makes sense, I guess. This is the best you could do for a portable scale, but you could have easily just done a gallery shooter and it would have been fine. You didn't have to go and try and make a similar game to what is in the main games. In other words, so you have all the same kind of stuff. There's a mask, the scent, there's the deer call, and there's the deer scent. So I've got to run around until I see red dots. And when I see a red dot, I've got to run and catch up to it and press the B button on it. Or I guess the A button, really, actually. The A button on it to kind of capture it, I guess. It's really weird. I don't understand. Because you got these red trees, and it just kind of throws you off a little bit. So I'm going to go up here. Not really finding much deer. It's quite a big area that we can play around in. Not really seeing much deer, if I'm honest, and it doesn't really indicate how long the scent works. Like, does it only last for a little while? Does it last for the duration of the hunt? It's hard to say. It's hard to know these things. All I end up doing is using each of these things to try and make it so that deers appear. Oh, so I can crawl and walk and... Oh, so there's a deer over here. Maybe we can sneak up to it. Oh, no. Maybe not, because apparently, you know, that's off screen. What's the point in telling me about a deer that is currently off screen? So there's a deer there. So is this... If I do that and give myself the deer scent, does that give me the advantage? I don't know. It's a weird... Like I said, it's a very weird game that they've tried doing here. Very strange. So if I'm honest with you, you're better off just running around the screen and doing what I did with the moose. Just as soon as you see an animal, just chase it until and then press circle on it. Or press circle, press B button, A button, whatever. Guess the Game Boy Advance's A button. Well, these might be a bit too fast. These deer might be faster than me. Because what I'm doing is I'm running around. It's pointing to where deer are supposed to be, and yet there's no deer there. So I'm not too sure. Maybe I should be crawling around like this, but imagine how slow the game would be. Like I said, it's very strange to put a game like this on the Game Boy Advance. It doesn't really work. Because having, you know, imagine playing the game where you're just crawling around like this all the time. How exciting. How thrilling, even. No music, no nothing, no, not even ambient sounds. Just complete silence. I haven't turned the game's volume off, by the way. There's just the game is completely silent when you're out here doing stuff. Look, there you go. What a strange game. I'm going to try crawling up the map, and I'm hoping a deer might appear suddenly. I don't know. I've not even seen a single red dot. I'm going to be honest, these red big circles on the map, which I think are some types of special tree, they kind of throw you off a little bit, if I'm honest. They kind of throw you off because you think that might be a deer, but it's not. It's just a red tree or shrub or whatever the hell it is. But here I am crawling around on all fours around the map, and there's no deer. There's nothing. It's exciting, isn't it? So yeah. If I'm honest with you, I don't really want to play anymore. Are you sure you want to quit? I'm dead certain I do want to quit. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not really my type of game. It's very weird, very strange. There is one other Cabela game on the Game Boy Advance. It'll be interesting to see how that one plays in comparison. But yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't just make a gallery shooter. You could probably, you know, there is Doom on the Game Boy Advance, so you could call. I believe there was a James Bond game I played on the portable system, which wasn't it Nightfire I played on the Game Boy Advance, and that was pretty decent. I thought, oh, that was interesting how it worked. Imagine if you made a 2D Cabela game where you're walking around with your gun, similar to the PS1 game, and then you come across a deer and you bang bang bang. You know, make a Doom clone, but Cabela. I don't know. There's better ways of doing it than this. This is very weird, very strange. It doesn't quite work. So there we go. That was Cabela's Big Game Hunter on the Game Boy Advance. Let's move on to the next game. Okay. So this is the second game I'm going to be looking at for this Cabela portable video. And that's Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2005 Adventures. It's the only other Big Game Hunter game to get a portable release. For the Game Boy Advance, and technically speaking, quite a late Game Boy Advance game if it's 2005, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. I'm pretty sure, yeah, November 2004 this game came out, and it obviously got released alongside the home console version of Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2005 Adventures, which we actually did have a look at, if you remember correctly. Oh, it comes up with the credits. Look at that. Yeah, which we did have a look at in the other Cabela video I did. So. And this is developed by Taurus Games, as you can see, it said, and it was published by Activision Value. Some of the Cabela games are published under Activision Value, actually. At least we got music on the title screen, I guess. It's something. Okay. So I guess we got to create a profile. Why, I don't know. I guess the other games do it, so we've got to do it, I guess. And here we are. Oh dear, we have a career hunt. Well, I just want a quick hunt. That's all I want. I guess we're going to Alaska. So a wealth of moose and caribou, but the region's isolation and challenging terrain will make things tough. All right, it can't be any worse than the one we played previously. Oh, I could be wrong. Oh my word, the volume of this game is immense. That is incredibly terribly. Incredibly terribly? Incredibly terrible. I'm going to lower the volume down via the volume mixer because fucking hell, this game is loud. That's better. So is there a reason why I'm in a truck at the moment? Oh, I'm in a truck. Oh, look at this. Yes. Well, we can technically go wherever we like. We don't have to follow the means that we've been told. We can just go wherever. We don't care. I'm going across the mountain. Look, I'm a flying. We're basically within a. You know, remember that car in the flying car in the Harry Potter film or Harry Potter book, wherever you want to refer to. We're basically that. That is what we are. We're just driving around. All right. Well, I'm going to go here to the hunting ground 1, and all right, we're going to take the pump shotgun with the with that. Yeah, we'll go with this. Yeah, that will do. I know. Oh my word, what is this? Oh, this is different. Well, you know, it's a step in a direction. I don't know if it's the right direction exactly, but it's a step in a direction. Right. And we okay. So that changes what gun we use. Well, I guess that's the cool sound. Okay. All right. This is I'm sorry, but this is again a very strange game. You've once again made somewhat strange, weird decisions. Welcome to hell. I'm going to cause the bear emotional stress. You see this? The bear is going to suffer emotional stress. So basically it works similar to the previous game, just that now we're in a 3D space, just 2.5D, I guess. So what we can do is we can follow these tracks here. I guess we... Deer's gonna... Okay. Did the deer despawn? What happened to the deer? Did it... I don't know. I'm just confused. I'm just... if I'm honest with you, I am just confused. So I'm guessing, just like in the previous game where we had to actually be on top of the animal and press the B button. Oh, there we go. It's down there. I think I've got to go into here, scroll down. Oh, there we go. Oh, my. Like that. And that's how we've got to work it. Where it's bleeding, we shot it in the head. And that's how this game works, basically. We then shoot the animal, we follow it. Oh, there you are. Hello? What if I chase you? What are you going to do about it? Well, there's a bear there as well. Oh. What if I shoot the bear? What are you going to do about it, bear? Can't really see you doing much about it. Oh. I guess the bear wasn't what I should be shooting. Okay. Well, I was able to get an idea of how the game works, and yeah, it's an improvement over the previous game, I will say. But it's still a bit of a strange one. Again, I don't think Cabela really works on the Game Boy Advance. That's just my 2 cents. It's not really a type of game or a genre game, a hunting game. Any kind of first-person shooter doesn't really work on the Game Boy Advance in general, if I'm honest. So... But at least they tried, at least Taurus Games tried something a bit different, but also had a little bit of a similarity to the first game. I got to give them that. So, well, that'll be it for this one. And that's the final Game Boy Advance game. We're now moving on to the PSP, where we're going to be looking at four Cabela games on the PSP. So let's move on. Okay. Alright. No intro then, I guess straight into the main menu. So, the third game that we're going to be looking at is Cabela's Dangerous Hunts for the PSP. Apparently, I don't think it is actually, but whatever. Apparently, this is a... I'm pretty sure it isn't, but whatever. Apparently, this is a PSP port of Dangerous Hunts 2, and yet the game is called Cabela's Dangerous Hunts Ultimate Challenge in America, and in Australia and in Europe, I believe it was called just simply Dangerous Hunts. So I think it's just a portable version of Dangerous Hunts in general. I don't, you know, that's what I think. At the end of the day, you got to realise that Dangerous Hunts 2 came out, or the PS2 version anyway, came out in November 2005. Whereas this game came out in April 2006. It's also developed by Sangreen Studios, the same people that developed the PS2 version, but I don't know. Interesting how the PC version, apparently, of Dangerous Hunts 2 is apparently developed by Fun Labs. See, I'm learning more and more. I find it very weird. I don't know. Cabela's series is a very strange series to begin with. So, we're just going to jump into the quick action, see how we get on. So we have the very first option we have. Oh, so the quick action is just challenges. So I guess we'll do the Winter Sniper Challenge. Yeah, I guess. Replica long-range rifle. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll use that. Okay. Oh, time's up apparently. Okay. No, I shot both of them. Okay, so we're just moving to different locations, and we're just shooting. Alright, so it's basically just spawning in different locations to shoot these animals. Goodbye. Oh, is there someone else? Goodbye. Goodbye. This reminds me of the, well, based on the graphics alone, it kind of reminds me, I'm honest with you, of the Carnivores game I played. A little bit more quality than that, but... Alright, so we got some points with that challenge. We completed. The task is complete. Alright. Alright. Fair enough. The Ice Maze, Canyon Sniper. There's a lot of them here. All different challenges. So let's do the Jungle Hunting Simulation, which yeah. Oh, oh, this is just a. All right. We're just shooting different... This is fun. I don't know about fun. It's a bit of a weird one. Alright, I'm not really liking that. That's kind of just... Again, it's just a gallery area. Unfortunately, we're not going to do the story mode. We're never going to do the story mode because I don't know how many cutscenes and what bullshit we have to go through. I just want to see how the game plays. That's all I want to do. Does it play well? That's all I want. Let's do Summon Marksman. Is that just going to respawn me? And yeah, we'll use the shotgun. Where are we? What are we shooting? Alright, well, the shotgun's not really the right weapon to use for that. I don't know why you even give me the option to use a shotgun. Kind of pointless, but okay. What I want is, again, this is Dangerous Hunts. Give me a bear. I want a path to safety. Here we go. Oh, God. Hello there. Survive the perilous riverbed. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so triangle moves forward. Alright, so we've crash landed in our helicopter and we've got to survive. No. Oh god, these sound effects. So what is there, like going to be tigers and lions and I don't know, some other animals? Oh! Oh god. Get out of it. Oh, I'm dying. Who's attacking? Oh, you. Oh, you're dead. And you're dead. Well, that's a thing. All right, I think we killed them. Well, that reminds me more of what I'd expect from dangerous hunts. We do have regenerating health though, which is interesting. I like how those jaguars just spawned out of nowhere, quite literally. What's that? A snake? Fuck off, snake. I don't want you here. Oh, there's another snake there. Goodbye. Oh, another one. Goodbye. We might as well fire the last bullets just so we can reload. Oh great, we have one bullet left. Well, we ain't surviving then, are we? Not when we've got one bullet left. We're just going to die and run out of ammo. Fantastic. Oh, there's a bear trap there. What if I step in that? Oh yes. Very good. Exactly what I wanted. Oh, we can now... Oh, fantastic. Oh, and we've been attacked once again. Oh my word, this is absolutely fucking atrocious. Well, we're gonna die now. Oh, fantastic. Alright, let me go over here and just grab this, because I think this is ammo. Is this ammo? Oh yeah, let's just go. Oh cool, I picked up shotgun. But wasn't that the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life? I'm sorry, but that is fucking retarded. Is that or is that not retarded? That is a very weird way to play the game. Quite literally, like, I'm being mauled by jaguars, and it is basically an inconvenience more than anything else. You'd expect like 1 or 2 hits and you'd be dead, but no, no, no. They can just keep wailing on you, and then once you kill them, your health just regenerates. What am I, fucking Zeus? What am I, Zeus that's descended from Mount Olympus, going around just deciding, I'm going to hunt some jaguar today? That's what it feels like. You don't feel like you're in any real danger, especially when your health is like this. Maybe it'd be different in the story mode, I don't know. But look, boom, you're dead. There goes that snake. There's going to be more jaguars are going to spawn in a minute. There we go. Oh look, it's a mild inconvenience again. Ow. Let me just reload a minute, Jaguar. You just keep doing your thing, and I'll just keep shooting you. Don't worry about it. Hello. Oh, missed you. Oh, stay still. Oh, now I've run out of ammo. Clearly you just didn't give me enough ammo. It's very inconvenient. But it's not a problem though, I can just walk over here. And apparently, even though I saw it, by the way, I did see it. Thank you, goodbye, don't come back. Alright then. Once again, mild inconvenience, that's all it felt like. That jaguar was a mild, or cheetah, or whatever the fuck it was. I think it's a jaguar, I'm pretty sure it's a jaguar. Mild inconvenience, that's all it was. Like the bear trap was a mild inconvenience as well. I did see the bear trap, by the way, and I did try to avoid it. So I say while stepping on another bear trap. Fantastic. Oh, I only hobble for a little bit. It's like the injury is just an inconvenience as well. You just... Oh, where are they? Oh, here they are. Oh, hello. Welcome back. Nice of you to come see me again. Welcome! How are we? You having a good day? Well, thank you for coming and saying hello. It's always nice to see you and all that. I do enjoy seeing you. But unfortunately, I've got places to be. Got places to be, people to see. How many jaguars are in this fucking forest, though? Seriously. Like, you would expect a couple, not this many. Oh, we've got more of them. Hello. Who's this? Oh, who is this? Where are they? Oh, hello. Goodbye. What else is attacking me? Oh, it's a hippo. Oh, they're attacking each other. Yeah, you attack the hippo. Oh, they're bad. I've run out of ammo now anyway. Oh, is the hippo attacking me? Oh, the hippo doesn't like me either. That's not very nice. I thought we could all be friends. Well, the hippo's doing more damage to me than the cheetah. That's one thing. Oh, there's a snake over here. But we could just always ignore the animals. It's not really an issue, is it? What are they going to do? Chase me? Oh, there comes the more cheetahs. Let's see how many animals we can spawn. Is this the end of the level here? Looks like the end of the level. I escaped. There we go. Alright. Oh, hello, hippo. Welcome back. Welcome back to the fray. I'm going to go up here. Yes, I can see you're there. Stop focusing on the animal. Oh, there we go. Oh, oh, look at that. A mission successful. I managed to successfully run away from the entire situation. That's fantastic. What a weird game. What a very, very strange game. Doesn't really... I don't know. I don't know what I expected, but then again, it's the PSP. We don't have two analog sticks like you would expect in a first-person shooter. You've only got the one. So of course, triangle and X are the walk buttons. I didn't realize my character was literally a god, but you know, whatever. Pretty much Hercules. Yeah, I'm kind of done with that Dangerous Hunts. It's basically a bogged down version of the Dangerous Hunts, you know. Yeah, I guess it's fine for what it is, you know, for the first portable entry. Well, first PSP is what I meant to say. PSP entry into the series. So, yeah. All right, I think we'll call it there, and we'll move on to the into the next game. All right.
Dawn. On the Serengeti plain, the animals gather at the watering hole. A new day begins. Yet others lie in wait. They hunt for both the slow and the quick. For the unwary and the unlucky. The predators will feed. But you are a hunter in search of the ultimate hunt. In an unforgiving wilderness. Many have come, few have triumphed. This is Africa.
Okay, fair enough. So the next game we're going to be looking at, the second PSP game, is Cabela's African Safari. The intro was pretty much identical to the PS2 versions, and also it's got the same developer, that being Sangrain Studios. This game came out in October 2006. I also find it very interesting because it lists that Fun Labs developed this game on GameFAQs. I swear no one really knows. Well, of course I know Sangrain Studios developed this game because it popped up with their title card, but I don't know why people... I don't know, whoever's doing the data entry into GameFAQs is definitely getting confused between the two studios. So, right. So let's see what this game's like. I imagine it's going to be a bogged down version of African Safari. What else are you going to expect? Let's go with him. Novice, obviously. New game. Yep, blah, blah, blah. Let's go. And we're going to go into... Okay, so we've got the same modes That's cool, that's fine. We've got the same modes as the PS2 version. Obviously, I'm going to go instant hunt because that's what I want to do. Let's wonder if it's going to play very similar to... Oh, okay. Oh, this is different. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, really? You went with this control scheme? You fucking weirdos.
You must go to the water and look for tracks there.
Oh my word, please do not do that voice. That's just going to really off-put me. Because it's a very overly done voice. It's one of those voices, I know, I understand, right? It's the type of voice you would expect, but at the same time, it's too similar. I will go to the water hole and we're gonna shoot some deer today. That's what it sounds like. And obviously, of course, that is incredibly insensitive. At least, that's what I think. I think it's funny because I find everything funny, but you know, some people would say, that's incredibly insensitive. Anyway, but let's get past that. The analog stick is actually for movement in this game. And you aim using... I'm not even fucking kidding you here. You aim with the face buttons. What kind of... Oh, there we go. What kind of degenerate thought that was a good idea? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's really, really bad decision. Oh, that's a... So that reloads. Okay. Right. So there's apparently an animal over here. Apparently that's the animal there. So, boom. I just shot the animal. Boom. Just shot the animal again. I'm pretty sure we've shot the animal a couple of times now. Very weird.
What are you doing? You can't just shoot everything.
Well, what do you mean I can't just... So it's got the same mechanics. What do you mean I can't shoot everything? Isn't the whole entire point... So it's the same as the other game, where you have to shoot specific animals. But it doesn't tell you what those specific animals are. Like, there's a monkey here. I want to shoot the monkey. Why would I not want to shoot the monkey? It's common sense.
This is a second warning. If you shoot another non-game animal, I will end the hunt.
Why would I not want to shoot the monkey? Why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? It's just really weird. Why would I not want to shoot the monkey? What's the point of even displaying other animals on the map? You might as well only display the animal that I need to shoot and hunt. Or else, what's the point? Right, is that the animal I've got to shoot? I can't tell. I assume so. We'll shoot it and find out, shall we? Oh, I guess that was the animal I was supposed to shoot. Well, it's running away now. So I guess we got to go chase after it. Oh, there it is. It ran past me. I'd like to remind you this aiming is not great. This aiming is very, very, very suggestive. Again, who designs a game with the face buttons being the way to aim? It's very weird. I mean, he doesn't seem to be able to do anything to me. He's just running around in circles like a spastic. And he's down.
That's it. This hunt is over. You have shot 3 non-game animals.
Oh, you can fuck yourself. You understand me? You can go fuck yourself. What irritates me is that you're telling me to hunt a specific animal, but yet not telling me what the fucking animal is. It's a caribou. I understand it's a caribou. I generally know what a caribou is. But what I'm saying is, why don't you develop your game to have the animal that you need to hunt appear on the map as a different icon? Because I had this issue with the African Safari PS2 game. If yellow, it should be that the yellow ones are not the animals you should be hunting. And then if you see red on the map, that was a dangerous animal. Wrong. That's not how it should be. How it should be is that, I don't know, maybe red is the dangerous animals, yellow is the timid animals, they're not going to attack you, and then green are the animals you do have to actually hunt. We'll try it again. Why not? What have I got to lose at the end of the day? So I got kill Springer, hunt any other animal. Yeah, all right, fine. So let's have a run around and see if we can see. So the direction is northwest. So the animal I want is this way, right?
You must go to the water and look for tracks there.
Oh, shut up. So now it's telling me that there's more tracks in the northeast. So all these animals flying around and I can't even hunt them. They're just really irritating. So now I got to go north. So apparently it's up here somewhere. Well, I don't see an animal up here. I'm going north. Oh, there's more ducks, I think. I don't know. Okay, so I've went north and we've lost the tracks. You see what I mean? Like, why can't you? You must follow the tracks. Well, yeah, I want to follow the tracks. Northwest, so this way. Oh, there we go. Is that what I need to hunt? It's green. I assume it's what I need to hunt because it's green. Yes, there we go. Animal kill Springer. Here we go. Fantastic. I just shot it. Right, we're going to try and chase it now. Well, it's running. I have shot it, so it should fall over and die at some point, but you never know. Hello. All these face buttons. Well, these face buttons are not exactly very good. I'm going to be honest with you. Trying to shoot or aim and shoot an animal using the face buttons is not the way it should be. It's really, really bad. Okay. Okay, it seems like we've got a good shot here. Boom. And there we go, we hunted a top animal. Fantastic, we completed it. Holy Jesus. So it actually did do what I wanted it to do. That's surprising. I didn't expect that, if I'm honest. Still, I still would prefer to be able to hunt every animal. But, you know, whatever. That's just my thing. So there we go. I think I'm going to call it there for Cabela's African Safari. It is basically the same as the PS2 version, just the graphics have had a bit of a downgrade, and you have a weird control scheme of having the face buttons aim. Weird. Anyway, we'll call it there, and let's move on to the next game. Okay then, so the next game that we're going to be looking at is Cabela's Legendary Adventures for the PSP. Obviously we're continuing our PSP games here. I think this was this the third one? The third one, yes. So this is the third PSP game we're looking at. Obviously, like I said, Cabela's Legendary Adventures. It's one of the games we actually didn't look at as part of the other Cabela video, just because I couldn't look at all of them. As you could see from the title card, it was also developed by Sangrain Studios. Again, they were the main developer for Cabela's for such a long time. The game was also released on the PlayStation 2 and Nintendo Wii, and it was released in September 2008 on the PSP. Yeah, it looks like it came out across all 3 platforms around about the same time, in the same month, September 2008. We don't need to see the intro again, okay, thank you. Alright, again, I don't know what to really expect with this. With a title like Legendary Adventures, what are you really to expect? You know, I thought every single Cabela journey that we've been on thus far... Oh, God, of course. I hate games that do that. They give you the name player, and you should be, as soon as you press B, press another letter, it should delete the player and start typing, but it doesn't do that. But yeah, I thought that every single Cabela game we've played thus far has been legendary, but I guess not. I guess this one is the only legendary Cabela game. Right. The difference here with this game is that we have no experience with this one. It's not like Dangerous Hunts or African Safari, where we have a little bit of experience from playing the home console versions. We have no experience with this one. No experience whatsoever. So we have Marksman, Adventure, and Legend. Well, of course, we want to play Legend at the end of the day. Okay, so we're hunting Goliath, the legendary white-tailed deer. Every great hunting story has its beginnings. Head to the back and into. I'm not going to read that. You know why I'm not going to read that? Why does it have to be scrolling like this? Why couldn't you allow me? You have literally navigate down below there. There's the up and down arrows on the D-pad are literally doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. So you're telling me you couldn't let me scroll through that and read that at my own pace? No, apparently not. Apparently, yeah, or at least it repeats, but apparently no, we can't do that. Every great hunting story has its beginning. Head on back to 1933 with Lucas Graham and go after Goliath, one of the best white-tailed bucks ever bagged in the full of western Pennsylvania, and you'll be hunting the white-tailed deer along with the other small critters and the birds of the region of Pennsylvania. Is also known for dense forests, waterfalls, lakes, and streams. As we explore the track Goliath through these woods, keep an eye out for the hunting terms. These hunts will give you new tags for species of the game animals. Completing these will help increase the hunter IQ. So there you go. I had to really read it at stupidly fast speed just to actually cover it. That is stupid. So we're in 1933. So these are based. So what this is this game is based on what's considered to be legendary hunts. So that's pretty cool. You can learn a little bit of history along the way. So that's the equipment we've got. So are you ready to begin the hunt? Well, of course. Why not?
When I was a kid, maybe 12 or so,
Oh, here we go.
my granddad Lucas told me about the most amazing white-tailed buck he ever saw. This happened back in 1933 in what is now Ricketts Glen State Park. It's a beautiful country in northeastern Pennsylvania. The Depression had a hold on just about everybody, Lucas included, and he just wanted to put some venison on the table. Then he heard some of his buddies talking about a buck so big, all the locals were calling it Goliath. Now, as we all know, hunters are prone to exaggerate from time to time. So when these guys said Goliath had at least 12 points, with main beams as big around as a man's wrist, and a 6-inch drop tine on the right antler, well, Lucas figured they were full of it. He noticed they all talked about the deer, but nobody said they actually got a good look at him. They'd say they'd caught just a glimpse of him slipping through some pine trees or bounding over a hill. But my grandfather, he got a lot closer than that.
Okay. So yeah, it's based on a story. That's fair enough. So these are the rules of the game, I'm guessing. So number 1, don't shoot big game. See, I don't have an issue with this. It tells you straight there all of the rules. All of the rules. It doesn't put you into the game and then go, "Oh, I'm sorry. You know, you shot a non-game animal. That's a penalty right there." At least it tells you here, right now, 6 rules. You need to abide by these rules. There you go. I like that. That's good. Don't shoot big game animals until you have tags for them. Fair enough. It's open season on birds and small game. Fair enough. To get tags, look for challenge hunts throughout the region. Challenge hunts are marked by animal skulls. Okay, so it's kind of like a little bit of an open world scenario. Very small open world, imagine. It's a PSP game. Hunter IQ goes up when a challenge hunt is completed. You'll need to raise your Hunter IQ to at least level 3 before you can find the legendary animal. Check your map for your objectives, the tracks you've found, and other vital info. Oh, and here we are. We're in the game. Interesting. Oh, it's one of these. It's another one where you use the face buttons to aim. Great. With the analog stick to walk. What is going on with my character? Is he having an existential crisis right now? Is he trying to understand whether or not he is actually existing in this plane of existence or not? Because he's just phasing in and out. Maybe he's slipping through the back rooms. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. He's in this forest. He's in the process of, I don't know, slipping through the back rooms. It's hard to say. Well, this is what we're going to have to live with. It's just an emulation issue at the end of the day. I remember watching a review for this game on YouTube, and the review, the bloke in the review was quite literally what you'd expect to be the target demographic for hunting games. And he said he spent 8 hours hunting one animal, and that's the entire experience. He didn't even hunt it, by the way. He missed his opportunity. He just tracked it for 8 hours apparently, and then failed. And he was quite adamant, like 8 real hours, not in-game hours, real hours. And I was like, could someone actually be that incompetent? Hey, you know what? I'll probably have issue with it myself. So this is the first challenge. Hunt 2 white-tailed does with a rifle. I don't see why not. Let's go for it. So that's what we're doing. We've got to hunt 2 white-tailed does. By the way, the version that that bloke was playing was the PSP version as well. So we got we're tracking at the moment. What makes me laugh is it keeps me a +3 on tracking, but there's no indication on the ground to show that there's anything even there. We're just walking into, yeah, there we go. We're just walking into nothing. All right, fantastic. So if we got like a map, oh, there we go. We do have a map. Okay. All right. So this is the map we're in. And we can kind of go a little bit over. All right. Well, let's just move around and see if we can find any animals. Maybe we'll be as unlucky as that other bloke I just mentioned. Oh, this game does not look great, does it? I'm just saying, I know there's a lot more trees here than there was in the previous title, which is probably a good improvement, really, having more trees. But the texturing is still not great. Look at the texturing on this rock over here. That's a diabolical. It looks like a camo mesh. It doesn't look like a texture for a rock. It looks like a camo mesh. I think I'm hitting an invisible wall here. Yeah, I am. Okay. So I'm guessing we want to go towards the blue arrow is where we want. Well, I've just blown the call in the hopes that maybe we get a response, but we didn't. So, right. Oh, this seems to be an abandoned shack here. Nice. Well, we are in 1933, so I still don't quite understand why my character is going through. Oh, that is a very. See, look at the texturing on that shack. Like, I'm just being objective. Look at the ground texture. The ground texture is reasonable. It's fine. Oh, look, we found a deer. Well, that was easy. That was difficult, wasn't it? Right, so we're now going to shoot this deer. And I think we did pretty well there. Boom. And there we go. We shot and killed it. There we go. We have, effectively speaking, fulfilled part of our obligated agreement for the hunting challenge. Pretty sure that's a white-tailed doe. Oh, and it faded out of existence. Fantastic. Oh, and I think I see another one. But as you can see, oh, has it noticed me? Oh, there is one. But it's not what actually we're hunting, so. And there we go. Challenge completed. There we go. We actually completed the challenge. I think that's my ammo meter. And surprisingly, that did not cause an issue for this deer here. Me literally shooting its mate did not cause an issue. Can I not? I guess I can't shoot this. It's a violation if I shoot this, technically speaking, I guess, in terms of the game's rules. Even though it's giving me the red reticle. Let's give it a shot anyway, just see what happens. Well, yes. So there you go. We actually killed that deer. Well, shooting... Again, if you know, generally speaking, where you need to shoot a deer, because you know generally where its heart is, you don't really have too much issue. Right, so... Where are we? We're here. So we want to head a little bit back over to where we started, because I remember seeing a cow skull. Here it was over here, wasn't it? Yeah, there it is. I like how these aren't marked on the map in any way, shape or form. You would think they would be marked on the map. It's common sense in game design to put them in the map. Okay, shoot down 10 snow geese with a shotgun in less than 2 minutes. Well, okay, but where are the snow geese? Oh. Challenge failed. With a shotgun. You do not... Do you mind? Final warning. Alright. Fine. So we've now got the shotgun. Right? Right. Thank you. Alright then. So we've got to shoot 10 snow geese. There's one. I'm guessing we're not supposed to move from here. There's another. In 2 minutes. There's another. There's another. Right, we've shot 4. Oh, there's more over here. Don't know if I can really fault this game, if I'm honest. We're doing okay. We've shot 6 so far. We're doing pretty reasonably. Oh dear. That one's a bit... I can't believe that I can't look straight up. That's a little bit weird, if I'm honest. I can't look straight up. There we go. There's another one. I can see some in the distance there. I wouldn't think that my shotgun would hit these, but who knows? I might be wrong. There we go. Challenge completed. Oh. So, okay. So I don't know what it is. Like, my gun seems to be okay. Look, my gun is okay right in this instance. It seems to be when I'm pointing at certain things, like the ground. Maybe it's when it's actually clipping with items. Like you can see it's clipping with these shrubs. So that's that challenge completed. Yeah, I don't think I really have an issue with this game. It's fine. It's probably... Yeah. It works. I'm not really a fan of the aiming with the face buttons, but the animals don't seem to be too reactor, I don't know what the word is. They don't seem to react too much to your presence, which is what you want. You know, if you want a hardcore hunting game, that's fair enough. But for me, this is a video game, you know. A hardcore hunting game should be called hardcore hunting, or again, for example, let's use Cabela's Big Game Hunter Pro Hunts. It's in the title. It literally has Pro Hunts in the title. You want to be a serious hunting game, fair enough. But in my original Cabela video, when I looked at that game, I faulted it because of it. I said I did not enjoy how strict it was on you making mistakes. But then again, it was a pro hunting game. It's for pro hunts. For pros, I guess you could say. Well, it's not really my kind of thing. All right, I think we're going to stop here for Legendary Adventures. It works, it's fine. Besides the little bit of emulation issues with the graphics, it's fine. Can't really fault this game. It works. It just could have a little bit better control scheme. Okay, so we're straight into it. Oh my word. This may just be the start screen, but this looks actually really nice for a PSP game. I know the render distance isn't particularly good, but in terms of foliage, that actually looks fairly decent. And this is the first game that we were looking at, probably the only game we're looking at, developed by Fun Labs. So, hello again. This is the next game we're looking at, the final PSP game, and that's Cabela's North American Adventures. You wouldn't know that because it hasn't actually got anything on screen right now to suggest it. So, but this is Cabela's North American Adventures. which was released in September 2010 and is developed by Fun Labs, another developer of Cabela games. It's actually, I think, the only portable Cabela game that Fun Labs has developed. Again, don't quote me on that, that's just from observation. So, this game also came out on PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, Wii, and Xbox 360. All versions are developed by Fun Labs, by the way. That's what it says on Game FAQs anyway. Right. Alright then. Yeah, there's literally no title screen. Just a deer moving around in the foliage. Which I'm going to be honest, if the game actually looks like this in-game, when you're actually playing the game, that is an impressive amount of foliage for a PSP game. It's quite a late era PSP game if you think about it, 2010. It was about 2009 when the PSP started dying. PSP didn't have a very long lifespan in the West. Had a much longer lifespan in Japan. So, there we go. Oh, new save file. It has a shooting gallery option. That's nice. It has a career, my career. And well, let's try the shooting gallery to begin with. I always like to at least give the shooting gallery one go. Oh, there we go. Let's have a look. Earn a medal to advance the next stage. Shoot the wooden boxes to gain power-ups. Use a shotgun for birds, rifle for big game, and either gun for other small game. L to switch between rifle and shotgun. Okay, fair enough. Let's start the hunt. There you go. That's the only suggestion you got. That it was North American Adventures. Was that tiny little time that it was on screen? What's that? Oh. So in this game, or at least in the shooting gallery, you aim with the analog stick. You don't aim with the face buttons, which is an improvement. It's a little bit flashy. What is this big X here? What is this here? It reminds me that this is maybe a mobile game or something. Now I have rapid fire. Unethical hunt. What do you mean? Why was that an unethical hunt? I'm confused. Alright, that's that. Oh. It's okay, I guess, the shooting gallery. It's not fantastic, but it works. It does its job as a shooting gallery. The reload could be a little bit better. And if you're wondering what I'm referring to, right? Oh. I'm pretty sure I had the shotgun, but... I got you. Don't know how exactly. Again, as you can see, as with standard things, you will have issue. You will always have issue. Oh, there we go. Big game spree we got there. Alright, we have rapid clip or sure shot or something like that. Ah, gives us more points maybe? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Is that it? Okay, so we actually got a gold there. We actually did pretty well, surprisingly. I'm not really a big fan of the switching of the guns, because if your gun is in the process of being reloaded, it won't let you switch. It won't. It's really annoying. You would think that if you switch while you're reloading, the reload would cancel and you would just switch guns, but it doesn't happen like that. What happens is that it will continue to load your gun until at least one bullet is in there, then it will switch. Which obviously you've got to be fast. You've got to be switching between guns at a moment's notice to shoot between the two different types of animal, the big game and small game. So it doesn't really help. But it works. It works as a shooting gallery, I guess. Right, let's try the career then. Right, so yep, Pennsylvania. Let's go. Let's start the hunt. I wonder if it's going to be similar.
Pennsylvania is our season premiere. This place is perfect for ducks and deer.
Remind me why the network guys wanted the premiere here? There's good hunting here, but it's not as extreme as someplace like Alaska or Montana.
There's like 40 million people within a day's drive. We'll grab people's attention with a place that's accessible and later give them some of the more exotic type locations.
Sounds like a plan, but the big trophies are found where the people aren't.
Anyways, you said there's great duck hunting nearby? Let's get on with it.
All right, let's head over to the pond south of here and see if we can't call in some greenheads.
Okay. Well, one good thing is there doesn't seem to be graphical issues like there was with Legendary Adventures. I forgot to mention that I didn't have a look at the main home console version of this game in my other Cabela video. You know, it's just one of those things. I decided to skip it for whatever reason. Okay. One thing I will say immediately is that title screen is immensely misleading. Like, that title screen leads you to believe that you have like a stupid amount of foliage in the game. It looks really nice. Which, don't get me wrong, this is probably the best looking Cabela game on PSP by far from what I can see here. Look at this. This looks very pretty for the PSP. So why did they have to kind of lie with the amount of foliage they could have on the ground? Because they obviously went overboard with the foliage. There was no reason for that. They could have literally shown this scene here. They could have literally shown the dude doing this with animals running around in the background, and I would have been still impressed by the graphical fidelity of this game on PSP. But I don't know. Just feel like a bit lying a little bit. Oh god. So that kind of zooms in a little bit. All right. Oh yeah. So they've obviously changed it so that now the triangle and X buttons control, and you can strafe. See, this is how the control scheme should be. You should be able to move with triangle X and strafe and so on. Alright, there seems to be an animal somewhere over here. There's a red marker. Oh, double tapping triangle runs. Alright. Well, there's an animal somewhere over here. Maybe. Okay. Oh! I got a little bit confused then for a second. Do you know why I got confused there for a second? Because it honestly felt like the red marker was moving on my minimap, so I thought it was something I was supposed to hunt. I guess it wasn't. So we got to go up to here.
What type of call are you going to use?
Alright, crouch. And now...
Just a basic duck call. I'm going to blow just a few simple quacks.
Could you give me a couple of good quacks for a sound check?
So we've got to hold down the select button.
Here comes a flock. You ready?
Alright, I get a general idea of how that works.
All right, let's see what I can do.
Oh, there we go. So let's see what I can do. Boom. Well, that hit the... Well, I don't think I hit anything there. Not a damn well thing. Alright. Well, that did that. I wouldn't... Alright. Is there a particular reason why I'm not hitting these ducks? That's not very good. I'd like to point out the distance that you could aim with the other games. The shotgun should, technically speaking, if we go by the other game's logic, I know it's not the same developer, but the shotgun should hit. There's no reason that the shotgun can't hit. It keeps telling me to cool. Why do I need to cool?
That was a little rough, but we can use it.
I've already got us a stand put up in that meadow to the north of here.
Okay,
Looks like
so
a good
the
funnel.
ducks were
Let's go
not
get
close
ourselves
enough.
A big old buck.
That's what it
Okay,
was.
Let's do it.
Okay, the ducks were not close enough. That's what it was. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of this game thus far. Well, the one thing with Legendary Adventures is it gave you freedom. It basically went, if you go and do challenges, enjoy.
That looks like a possible hunting opportunity. Want to check it out?
Whereas this game seems to have way too much going for it. Or at least it's trying too hard with certain things. Again, it might be just me.
JD, I think I saw some movement.
Okay. Well, I don't think I've got the right weapon equipped. How do I change weapons? Oh, no, that's not what I want. That's to do with the emulator. So... See, I've got minus points for that. Minus points. The game has yet to even tell me... Oh. Oh, dearie me. I pressed the wrong thing again. The game didn't even tell me how to change weapons. Is there a particular reason why I currently... Oh my god, there we have it. Now I've managed to change weapons. But the game is insistent on going with a tutorial about things, but doesn't bother to give me a tutorial on how to change the fucking weapon. Are you kidding me, game? What a joke. What a fucking joke.
Ooh, are these tracks? We should check it. Ooh, great group out there.
Yeah, see that 9 point? That's our buck. That's the only deer we're hunting today.
Since it's our first hunt, we need to do this in a dramatic way. You could go left and overlook the herd from that cliff. Or you could
But why
go
do we
right
need to
and
do it in
try
a
bow
dramatic
shot from that
way?
Stand. Your call.
Why exactly? Alright. Hunting stand with a bow. Let's do that.
Let's
That
take him with
sounds-
the bow. We're going to need to bring him in
that
real
sounds
close, and that's
more
exciting.
interesting. Alright, bear with me as I run over to this thing.
I'm in position. Are you ready to start filming?
So he wants me to take it out of the bow.
To crest the ridge and wash out my shot. Make sure you take the 9-pointer with your bow.
I'll try and call it out into the open.
So the buck's not currently in view. Is that what you're saying?
It's coming. Get ready.
Okay. Is it though? Oh, that's the... Okay, that's a doe.
Take the shot anytime.
So I can take the shot at any time. Do you mind? I'm trying to hunt the fucking... What a fucking joke of a system. Well, we got the buck.
We didn't even know what hit him.
I wanted to hit the doe as well, but whatever. So there we go. We managed to get the buck. Fantastic. And there we go, we claim it, right? It's claimed. Is it not?
Now that's a rack to write home about.
Is there a reason why I can't just walk over it
Thank
and
you,
collect it
Mother Nature.
automatically?
Hey, JD, hold up that rack for the camera.
In the season premiere of North American Hunting Adventures, Pennsylvania, offering accessible whitetail hunting to millions of East Coast outdoorsmen.
Okay.
The boys head to the pond for mallards. Later, they have an encounter with a monster-sized buck. Join us for another exciting hunting adventure.
So this game, now I understand. So this game is meant to be treated like a TV show, like a hunting TV show called North American Hunting Adventures. Now I understand. But it still doesn't make the game good. I'm sorry, but Legendary Adventures was a much better game in my opinion. It allowed you more freedom of being able to do what you want. It had challenges you could do, and those challenges teach you how to play the game. With this game, it just kind of goes, let's go hunt some ducks, then let's hunt this deer, and then that's it. Boom. And even with it changing back to the original control scheme, like, look at the bow, for example. When I was holding the bow, it was swaying all over the place. And I never understood this, because in real life, I've shot a bow in real life, right? A proper bow, right? I don't know what you call it, a Olympic grade bow, whatever you want to call it. You know, the ones they use in the Olympics. I've used a bow like that in real life, and you don't sway like a spastic in the air. You don't wave it around like a fucking spastic. What you do is you hold it back, and yeah, you wobble a little bit, but it's a tiny smidge before you shoot it. You don't wobble like that in real life, and yeah, you might hold your breath. It is absolutely fucking stupid. Way too much sway. But yeah, no, I'm honest with you. Like, Sanguine Studios, I'm going to say this, right? Because I don't think I said it in my other Cabela video. Sanguine Studios, in my opinion, was the best developer for the Cabela games. Fun Labs, generally speaking, was hit or miss. Like, I enjoyed African Adventures, but the general person might think African Adventures is too stupid or ridiculous to enjoy it. I also enjoyed Hunting Expeditions, but again, some other people might say it wasn't. I didn't really enjoy it because of the third person. So with Fun Labs, it's hit or miss, and with Cauldron, in my opinion, they missed mostly than they hit. With Fun Labs, it was more of an even divide. But still, saying Sandgrain Studios, in my opinion, were the best studio of the bunch. But I guess that might be just me. Like I said, I'm not saying that I'm just saying that Cauldron, generally speaking, as a developer, most of their games were misses because they went with this weird story mode kind of first-person shooter aspect, which they shouldn't have really gone for, because I know they tried to do that to grab the Call of Duty fame or or the other first-person shooter fames, but it's just a hunting game. It's not a first-person shooter, where you have to fight. I don't know, all these dangerous hunts. It just got ridiculous. But anyway, that's just me just having a little tirade about that. We'll call it there for North American Adventures. We've got one more game to look at, which is actually developed by Cauldron, interestingly enough. And it's the only game we're going to be looking at for the Nintendo DS. So let's move on. Well, it looks like I was wrong. I don't think this game is developed by Cauldron. It actually doesn't say on Game of the Q's who developed it, but I'm pretty sure the developer is this one here. Sprong, I don't know how to pronounce that. Sprong is the developer of this game, so my mistake. Well, there you go. Let's swap that around. We'll might have a little play around anyway with what screen we have. So this is the very final game we're going to be looking at, and that is Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2011 for the Nintendo DS. Now, I thought this one was developed by Cauldron. It turns out it's not. It's developed by whatever that Sprongig is. Developer, never heard of them. Because on Game of the Q's it just says developer, publisher, Activision. So, and this was released in October 2010. So very similar to the North American Adventures. It also came out on PS3, Wii, Xbox 360, and DS. The PS3 and 360 versions are developed by Cauldron, and I would imagine that the Wii version probably is as well, even though all three games are literally just say Activision is the developer publisher. That's very helpful. Thank you for that. Also, it came out on iOS. That's interesting. Oh, you would think we'd look at the iOS version, but I will not taint this video with mobile games. So there you go. That's the reason why we don't look at those and don't count them. So I don't know what this is going to be like. It's the one and only Cabela game on the DS. There is no other Cabela game on the DS. So for that, it's going to be interesting in itself. I didn't look at the home console version of Dangerous Hunts 2011, mainly because I'd looked at 2013, so I didn't see the point. Again, I had to skip certain games. I couldn't look at all of them. Okay. Well, I'm going to go with Shooting Gallery, because obviously we always got to try the Shooting Gallery to see what that's like. So, okay, so that's good. I've picked the right screen to have as the main one. The beasts are loose. Hold your ground and shoot as many animals as possible. Okay. Okay, game. Do you mind explaining me what the shoot button is? That would be very helpful. That would be very, very helpful, game. You use the touch screen to aim. That's fine. I figured that shit out, right? But what is the button to shoot? Is it the A button or the B button? No? Let's try everything. Well, as far as I can tell, nothing seems to shoot the gun. That's very, very helpful. So what shoots the gun, game? That would be very helpful for you to tell me what exactly shoots the gun. Because nothing is shooting the gun. I am not familiar with what is supposed to be shooting the gun. Alright. It may be just me with not having the correct... I think I may not have the DS emulator set up. Okay, there we go. That's what it is. Alright, now I get an idea. Right, now I get an idea of what it is. We've got pretty much unlimited ammo here. I do like the 3D graphics. They're very interesting, is the best word I could come up with. I do like the ragdoll physics, though. Is it kind of ragdoll? That's the question. Is it ragdoll? Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Well, then again, they all have the same animation. And there we go, we're dead. Yeah, not fantastic, if I'm honest. I'm going to go with exit, thank you. Right, let's try the campaign, which is going to be absolutely atrocious. If we've got shooting like this, it's not going to be good. Let's just put it that way. Uganda, Africa. I already... Oh, my word. What is this nonsense? What have you done? Oh, my word. This is interesting. Oh, this is what you've decided to go with. That's not what I would go with. I would like to remind you that the D-pad, which I have set up as on the keyboard, is not how you move forward. Oh my word. So it's actually the face buttons. Alright, well that's an interesting setup. Game. Welcome to Africa. So this game's set in Africa, is it? Okay. Well, maybe some of it's set in Africa. I don't really care. I don't have a gun. All I have is a knife. Well, that's not very helpful, game. It's not going to protect me here, is it? Against the Oh my word. There's a wooden crate over here. Well, we want that. You found a gun. Right. What was that? Okay. Follow north of the village. That's what I'm going for. So I guess my health bar is the bar that's at the top. Okay. Oh, there's something else here I'm supposed to grab, is there? What's the deal here? Yes, the truck is broken. We've established this. Thank you. Thank you, game. We've established that the truck is broken. Oh, so there's hyenas, and if they spot me, they kill me. Alright, that's good to know. I don't think I got much of a choice. I think pretty sure you're just going to put the hyenas anyway. Look, I'm scrolling around. I'm not seeing any hyenas. Oh, no, there we go. There's one. Well, he dead. Okay. Well, if the hyenas are that easy to kill, I'm not going to have too much of an issue, am I? What's with the music? I don't know. Very strange. There seems to be more ammo or something up here. What was that? There's a reason why, in my opinion, first-person shooters don't really work. Oh no. Oh, could you shut up? God. Sometimes you wonder to yourself, what is the matter with you? Another hyena up there? What is that? Is that just a bush? I don't know. Ow. Well, this works, doesn't it? Oh, you're dead. Thank you. Right. It's not. At least it's not like a minor inconvenience like it was in Dangerous Hunts. At least that game was funny. You could say one thing about that game. At least it was hilarious, with the fact that we were literally a god walking around hunting. With this game, it's just bad controls. Again, it probably in original hardware you might have a little bit of an easier time. But keep in mind, you've got to scroll around. You can't just move around. You've got to scroll around to be able to aim. And the aiming's not great. The reticle could be a little bit better. Is that the end of the level, is it? There we go. That's the end of the level. I'm going to be dead honest with you. I really, really do not want to play this game anymore. It is that bad. The controls are so off-putting that you just do not want to play the game. Because these type of games don't work on the DS. There's a reason why you don't see people playing the Call of Duty games on the DS. They exist. We acknowledge that they exist. But do you play them? No, you don't. And don't get me wrong, some of them might be pretty decent based on the graphics. Like the graphics in this are okay, you know, what you would expect from a DS. But it just doesn't play well. It just doesn't play very well. The controls they're worse than analog controls, and that's really saying something. Especially as you're supposed to have more control with the touch screen, it's just even worse somehow. Yeah, so I don't really want to play any more of this. I'm going to call it there for Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2011 for the Nintendo DS. I don't really like this game. That's that. All right, let's move out to the outro. So there we go. There we go. There's all of the Cabela portable games. In all fairness, they weren't too bad. I'll be put out there, they weren't too bad. My favourite was, as you can tell by the intro movie I'm showing you right now, was Legendary Adventures. I just think it was the best. If you work on the basis of portability, it was the best game for a portable experience. It didn't try to take itself too seriously. It was like, here you go, here's an open world, here's some challenges, go hunt some legendary animals while completing challenges along the way. I can't fault the game for that. In terms of graphics, the best one probably was North American Adventures. Very nice looking game for the PSP. I'm very surprised by that. The Game Boy Advance games didn't really work in my eyes, but they were a nice attempt. But and the Dangerous Hunts game was laughable, as well as the African Safari game was, I guess, okay to some degree, and the DS game was absolutely atrocious. So there you go. There's all of the Cabela portable games. They weren't, there were some bad ones, but there were some good ones. All in all, it was an interesting experience having a look at them. But that's it. I'm not going to be looking at Cabela again. I'm going to be calling it there for Cabela's. And, yeah. Maybe if I ever take a trip to America at some point, maybe I'll go and visit Cabela's and buy a shirt. Maybe I'll own that much at least. So, yeah. I've been Bio. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you once again.